Macroeconomics and the Individual. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take a moment while I watch this time-lapse of me making the script to apologize in advance for my congested nasally voice. Allergies are in full swing, and this $50 bottle of Claritin doesn't seem to work for shit. Excuse my French. And while I'm currently pursuing more methods of allergy alleviation, I'm all ears, you guys. You all are just going to have to deal with this for now. All right. Now, with that out of the way, let us begin this long-awaited journey of macroeconomics and the individual. Our story starts with Pimp Daddy King George. Now, George is a consumer whose confidence has just been absolutely shattered. No, not by his ex-girlfriend. Worse, the media. George was once a beloved customer of Supermart, but after a crippling tale of money laundering schemes, drug deals, and grand theft auto was published by a credible news station, of course, he now shops elsewhere. Now, there's a lot of people like George out there, so this decrease in consumer confidence is a pretty big hit to Supermart's aggregate demand, enough to create a leftward shift on their aggregate demand and aggregate supply graph. Now, due to this decrease in aggregate demand, Supermart begins to lay off workers to compensate, causing an increase in unemployment. Now, Supermart is a big company, a really big company. So there are now millions of people newly unemployed, so much so to even cause a global recession, which, in Supermart's case, can be illustrated on the production possibility curve at a point of inefficiency, which means that a country or a Supermart is not utilizing its resources effectively to produce goods and services. This recession, due to an increase in the unemployment rate, can also be illustrated by a recessionary gap on the Phillips curve. Now, nobody likes when the economy is in a recession, especially not Big Pimp Daddy Prince King Knight George. So, he decides it's time to take action. Now, something I failed to mention earlier is that Big Pimp Daddy Prince King Knight Captain George is actually a worker at the central bank. So, he goes and strolls on down and begins working on implementing some expansionary monetary policy to stimulate economic activity and to try to get us out of this yucky recessionary gap. You know, like perhaps lowering interest rates to maybe promote some investment to, help boost aggregate demand and hopefully reduce unemployment. Now, this isn't a problem that we solved in a mere couple of days. But you know what? That's okay. Because George is healthy and has a long life ahead of him and shows absolutely no sign of fatigue and he's dead. Well, that's the end.